Right, so we're here in Madikwe Game Reserve, and wow, what a absolute revelation. I've been to various game reserves all over South Africa, and a lot of the time it's in Kruger, which is about 6 hours from Joburg. But finally got the opportunity to come to Madikwe, and it's been absolutely mind-blowing. It's such a special place, and yeah. So just a little bit about the reserve. It's 4 hours, or about 3.5, 4 hours from Joburg. So really nice and accessible. You can also get here by plane. It's the reserve actually borders Botswana, so it's about 50 k's from Gaborone as well. It's a really nice drive coming up here. You know, you can stop off in Mariko, obviously famous for Mampur, so that's quite a strong, clear alcohol that's homemade and brewed in Mariko. It's malaria free, the game reserve, so that's a real big bonus. Which is really nice for bringing kids here. Whereas as opposed to going to the Lowveld, to Kruger, you know, sometimes that can be a concern. What really surprised me about Madikwe was just the diversity of vegetation. You know, you've got your savanna, open plains, and then suddenly you've got quite a thick bush, as you can see behind me, you know, again, sort of really open, so it just changes the whole time. And then you've got rocky outcrops, so really, you know, just giving you that all-rounded kind of, you know, bush experience. And then obviously the diversity of species is amazing. So big five here. I mean, in the time that we've been here, we've seen wild dog, we've seen white rhino, black rhino, track them on foot. We've seen lions up close and personal, cheetah, wild dog, which was unbelievable. So it's just amazing. It's such a special place. Yeah, it's been great. There's obviously a range of lodges that you can choose from. You know, there's eco lodges where they have a big community development sort of programs with them helping run the lodges, and then you've got you know, right to the high end, top end sort of 5-star lodges. So there's a choice for everyone, which is great. And the nice thing is that they're actually quite affordable. You know, if you look at comparing them to some of the lodges in the Lowveld, or you know, in Kruger, or the concessions that surround Kruger, when you do price comparisons, they actually work out really, you know, sort of competitively. What's nice is the reserve is not open to the public, so you have to have a reservation to one of the lodges, and which just kind of controls things. But you know, and then when you stay at the lodges, you go on game drives, normally twice a day, early morning or in the evening. You can also do walks at some of the lodges, which we were very fortunate to do. And you know, what's nice is when one of the game vehicles spots like a sighting of wild dog, then they call it in, and then it allows obviously everyone to come through. But it's, you know, it's not like you have like 10 vehicles all in one sighting. You know, they do it in a very controlled way, which is really cool. And yeah, at least, you know, you ensure that you can see, you know, all the game, but not in a sort of massively, you know, commercialized kind of way. Best time to come here, probably during winter. I mean, we here in March, and it's great. It's really nice and temperate. But winter is always good in the bush, because it's just the bush is not as thick and not as green, and just easy to see game. But having said that, I mean, we're right in the middle of summer. There's been a lot of rain here, and we've just seen the most ridiculous amount of game. It's been phenomenal. So yeah, I think this is an absolutely perfect option for people coming here. You know, it's close, it's accessible to Joburg. You can bring kids here. There's no malaria. There's the big five. And and you know, it's I highly recommend it. So yeah, thank you.